Hey, it's Tammy and welcome back to the Bristly One. I am doing a PAX East wrap up. So I just got back last night. So today is Tuesday the 26th. You'll actually see this on Wednesday because I'm a day late on my uploads, but sorry. But I wanted to do a real quick PAX roundup. PAX was awesome. So anybody that can't go or couldn't go or can't go to cons, I am so sorry. I know that I get a lot of asks in my Tumblr ask box where people are saying that they couldn't go or they can't go or they'll never go. Don't ever say never. Never say never. Life is strange. You never know what's going to happen. So PAX East. For me, PAX East it wasn't like, whoa, this is fun. That is not why I went. I go to these cons because I have a 14-year-old son. Otherwise, I probably wouldn't have ever gone to one of these conventions. I mean, I go to Comic-Con because Comic-Con is local. But other than that, I probably wouldn't have gone. And I really do enjoy them. I did play I finally on Sunday, I finally did get to play some of the games that were there. But other than that, I was there to take pictures. And not just of the guys. I took pictures of Rooster Teeth. I went to the Matt Shea panel. I got pictures of them. I went just different panels and I got pictures. Most pictures you'll never see. Of the 3,000 or so pictures that I took, most likely on Tumblr it's going to be less than a quarter of those. So some of the pictures I took because they go up on my personal profile for my portfolio rather, for my photography. So yeah, you probably won't ever see those. But anyway, PAX was a lot of fun. So PAX, so when I say fun, I mean, it was fun in the sense that I thoroughly enjoyed doing the photos that I do and meeting the people that I do. So anyway, Friday was the first day, and that was Jack, Mark, and Wade's signing, or Mark, Jack, Wade, Mac, Mark, Jack, whatever you want to say. And I really have to thank Jack, Mark, and Wade. Without them, I wouldn't have been where I was to take the pictures that I did. And also thank the Polaris people because they agreed to let me stay in the signing area. Without the guys and Polaris agreeing, I would not have been able to do what I did. And I can't tell you how much fun, and that was fun. It went by, even though I was down there with the guys for 4 hours, it went by so fast. I mean, it went by so fast. And I met so many people. But it wasn't just that, is that I talked to a lot of parents. I just a ton of parents. And I don't know if the kids that were with them told the guys the stories, but I mean, I talked to parents that told me that if it hadn't been for the guys, that their child wouldn't still be here with us. There was one mom that was telling me about her daughter who was going to commit suicide, happened to watch one of Jack's videos, and it was a vlog, and Jack was saying, if you need somebody and you're going to hurt yourself, reach out to your parents, reach out to somebody. And she did. She went to her mom and got the help that she needed, and she's still with us today. I talked to another parent of a child that has Asperger's disease, and I don't know if you know anything about it, and I probably just pronounced that wrong, but they don't like to hug, or they're usually not that connected. And this person started watching Jack and Mark's videos, and they said kind of blossomed under the positivity that was there. And, they pointed him out, and he was up there hugging Mark, Jack, and Wade. Then there was the mom that was standing off to the side, just crying her eyes out for her daughter who couldn't get in line because the line had been capped. And I mean, her daughter wasn't crying, but the mom was just sobbing. And then not 10 minutes later, Jack runs over to the side and you know, was signing off to the side, was signing, and it happened to be it happened to be this young girl who got her badge signed and got a hug and got, you know, to take a selfie with him. And then the mom I was talking to her later, and she started crying again because she was so happy. You know, so it's just not, you know, the younger people. I mean, when you look at the line, and you should see a picture of the line now, there are people of all ages in this line, and it was the parents that were there were just as much of a fan of these guys as their kids, because I don't know, it's an involvement type thing, I guess, and that's why I watch them, is because of my son, who got me into watching Jack and Mark and Wade. Wade was because of Mark, but I like Wade just on his own. I think he's so much fun to watch. If you haven't watched Wade, go watch Wade. I think you'll love him. But anyway, that was the signing. It was a lot of fun to do. It was a lot of fun to take pictures. I've already started posting on Tumblr. You'll see those pictures. I'll put a couple up right here. You should see them somewhere, or in front of my face. So that was really cool. And then the panel, which was on Saturday at 6, once again, because of the Polaris people, they let me just sit up front on the floor and take pictures. And what was nice was, because I was where I was, I didn't take up a chair that a fan could want. When I was in the signing, they didn't count me as being in the line. And for the signing, it was capped at 350 people. They got through all 350 people, plus the people on the sides that they kept running over and signing or high-fiving or whatever they did. They were actually told not to do that. These guys did it anyway. They're good guys. Let's see. Did the panel. And then the last day, which was Sunday, they did a Polaris takeover. And again, where I was didn't take up any room from any fan. So I was actually down in the Polaris area again, down front where the cameras were. And squatting on your knees for over an hour is not fun. But I think I got some good photos. And it was, as a photographer, it was an incredible experience. And the same thing happened over at Rooster Teeth, was that they let me, I didn't have to stand in the line. I was able to kind of roam around while they were talking, while they were signing. They let me take pictures. So it was cool. It was, as a photographer, it was the coolest thing ever. The other thing is, I get a lot of asks on my camera, the lenses and all that. So you should see a picture now of the lenses that I use. I don't own those lenses. So whenever I need to do a specialty shoot or something like the cons, I rent those lenses. I use the 24-70. I'll give you the exact stats of it. It's a 24-70. It was a 2.8 f2.8, and it's an image stabilized lens. And it was. And then the other one I used is the same one that I used at PAX Prime, which is the 70-200 f2.8 image stabilized also. These are really good lenses. Now, people have asked me what were my settings. Well, I shoot in manual, and so while I'm shooting, I'm constantly adjusting. You know, if you have a particular picture and want to know what the settings were for that picture, I can send you that. So send me asks if you want on Tumblr. You'll find the link down below for the Tumblr. Oh, to the people that got the Yarnies, thank you for coming up to me and asking about that. I gave them all but one away. I brought 10 with me. One disappeared in the TSA because my bag got searched, and one disappeared. So I ended up in Boston with 9, gave away 8 of them. So those of you that got them, thank you for asking. That was really cool. For you, those of you that I met at PAX, I met some great people at PAX. I mean, I met some really great people at PAX. It was just so much fun. You really made this old lady feel welcome. It was a lot of fun. So I think that's it. Over the next few weeks, I will be releasing pictures of PAX. I've released some. I know Jack has reblogged some of them. Thank you, Jack. You're a great guy. But watch for ones that don't get reblogged. You can see those on Tumblr. Let's see, what else? Anything else? So, anyway, have a peaceful day. Enjoy.